Hello.
Hello.
Sit it on down, sit it on down.
It is the day before Valentine's Day.
So all my lovers out there, give your spouse a hug. Yeah, there it is.
But by the time this goes live, I don't know when it's gonna be.
Well, it's always a good time to give your spouse a hug.
Yes, Valentine's Day or not. Your seatbelt's kind of in my way. I'm gonna take it off.
Take it off.
Okay. Paul wants me to move.
Lighting purposes.
How about that?
Much better.
Much better.
Yay.
Okay. Adventure Challenge book. Everyone keeps asking in the comments. So a reminder, it is the Adventure Challenge Couples Edition. That's what we're using.
Yes, ready for an adventure.
It says that?
On the back.
No, ready for an adventure? No, it's a question mark. Ready for an adventure?
Well, are you ready for this adventure?
Yes.
What's it gonna be?
So we decided we are gonna do the food with Bae section.
Oh, food with Bae.
Yeah.
I love eating food with Bae.
And me too. And this one is before 7 p.m., 2 to 3 hours, away from home, small town kids. And we're hoping that it means we're gonna go get some food because we haven't had breakfast yet or lunch.
That would be nice. Get some brunch, just like a couple small town kids.
Yeah. So just go into town and get some food. That's what we're hoping. Fingers crossed, that's what we're doing.
We'll see.
All right, ready to scratch?
Scratch time.
Scratch, 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 scratch.
It's actually a really good scratcher for this.
I know. Jingle bell, jingle. Why am I have that? Okay.
So I feel like we've definitely scratched off a couple of these that were near misses. We've had one miss, haven't we? Where we just like totally didn't do it. And we did something different.
Yeah, I think so. It wasn't filmable at all.
No. So we just had to throw it out. So very curious. Let's see what we got today.
We're gonna do a year's worth of dates. We have to make it a year. So when we run out of dates in the book, we're gonna go through the comments and probably get an idea from you guys on what date to do, or just come up with a date ourselves.
So leave some date ideas. We're gonna be
Yeah.
gathering them. And in case there's a date that we can't film, we're gonna grab a comment and we'll do that one.
Yeah, the title will be a subscriber chose our date.
Yes. All right, find a small town or an area at least 15 miles away.
Do they not know how long of a drive that is in California? In LA?
15 miles away that you've never been to or spent much time in.
Okay. Go and find a small restaurant there and have dinner.
Leave the waiter a great tip. We don't tip. We
always tip.
We're anti-tippers.
We're great tippers. We really are.
Find a local park, take a walk, and talk about what you assume the town's history is. Create a backstory for it and rename the town.
Okay, so we have to find a small town. The big question is, do we go north, south, east, or west?
Let's roll the dice.
Okay, so...
But there's more than...
There's 4.
There's 6 things on a die. Alexa, roll a die with 4 things on it.
Okay, here's dice bag. Rolled 1d4 and got 1.
Oh, it worked. So we can actually do that.
Oh, okay. Okay, so how do we want to do it?
All right, so north is 1, south is 2, east is 3, west is 4.
Okay.
Alexa, roll 1d4.
Okay, here's dice bag.
2, we're going
North,
south.
got 2.
No, I thought you said 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
So we're going south
So
15
we're going
miles?
south.
Well, it's interesting because going south it doesn't really put us in a small town territory. We would have to go really far south to go to a small town.
We might have to go really far north too. We're gonna look at the map.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
The rolling die idea was a good idea, but then we don't.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. I think we figured it out.
I think we figured it out. So we're heading out to Glendora.
Yes.
That is its current name. We're going to come up with our own name once we experience it, absorb it, and feel the vibe, and we'll come up with a better name.
Yes.
And it'll be its official new name. We're going to work it out with the government to really change the name of the city.
Yeah, we're going to do that. It's a bit of a drive for us, but we would have loved to go somewhere like Solvang, but that would take 2 hours just to get there. But Solvang, if you haven't been to Solvang, it's cute. We've been there.
It's like a Dutch town. It's really cool.
We should go there and just have fun one day. Just get out.
Sure.
Anyway, maybe Glendora will be our new location. That's a little bit closer.
Maybe. The pictures look really cute. So I'm pretty excited to go.
It kind of reminded me of Virginia a little bit with small town vibes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go soak it in.
Let's go. made it to Glendora.
Yeah, we're in Glendora.
Downtown Glendora.
We used to live in Glendale, so
Yeah.
I guess this is like a different version of Glendora.
It does have small town feels. Like this downtown area feels like a small town.
Yeah, and it's right by the mountains, which is nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Lots of old people walking around.
It's definitely a
So-
much older area.
So that might factor into my new name for this town later on. But
Do you already have it?
I'm still processing. I have ideas. Goal number 1 is to get some food, right?
Yes.
Find a mom and pop restaurant.
I don't even know if I want to find a mom and pop. We're just gonna find a place.
We're gonna find a mom and poppin' place to go to.
Yes, pop
Yeah.
in. There's a restaurant across the street though called Lux Babe that looks pretty good.
Ooh, Lux with an E.
So here, food.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Lux
What?
is a hair salon.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Like it honestly feels like grandma and grandpa are taking their kids out. Like there's literally grandma and grandpa with their
There
kid.
it is, right there.
Yes.
Oh.
Did you,
Spasm. Wow.
they have like a whole like parade. This is like the kind of town
No.
that literally has a July 4th parade going down the entire town.
Probably.
Totally that kind of town.
Yeah.
Are we gonna fit in?
I don't think we're gonna fit in.
Are they
but
gonna
that's
like
okay.
us?
That's okay. I really love old people.
No, I take that back. When we went on Princess Cruises, it's for the older population.
Oh, yeah.
We had so many people recognize us. So I think that, especially Facebook, I think we have a lot of older people who do watch us. So it could be our town.
Maybe they'll know us.
Maybe they'll know us. I will say older towns, older areas are also really nice because we know they're accessible. Because a
That's
lot of
true.
older people do need accessibility, like the amount of wheelchair accessible parking spots, a ton. So I really do think that helps. But maybe we should out the car because people are probably looking at us like, what are these young people in this
Yeah.
accessible spot for? And I'm
That's
like, wait till you find out. We're about to get out of the car.
Hi.
This is the first time trying fruit
Yes.
punch. It's good.
Really. That made a noise on accident. It's really good. I like it.
Dig in.
If only I could just like vacuum it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can try.
Shot in my mouth.
Try it.
Here, Nick, can you do like a food vacuum? Oh, yum. That was so delicious.
That's.
How was that?
It's good.
Yeah, scrumptious.
I got a pretty fatty piece, so you know, a little juice, that flavor that comes with the fat. That was good.
Hi, here I am. Lunch was scrumptious. Ramon's Tacos and Tapas, I think.
Tapas, yeah.
Tacos y Tapas was a very good, very delicious. Some shrimp taquitos, and then I got shrimp enchiladas. But that was very good. So now we're just gonna stroll around, see what Glendora has to offer, I guess.
Downtown Glendora
Yeah.
specifically.
Oh yeah, Chris was like, so judging by all the people I'm seeing around here, I'm kind of getting the sense it's probably about 40 years old. She looks it up, it's like 40.5 years old.
Yeah, like no, it
Wild.
was exactly 40.
Was it exactly 40?
Exactly 40.4
You
was
crushed
the
it.
median age of this area.
Good job
I
there.
crushed it.
And then we realized that our area actually has an older age.
It's 45.
Well, and the other part of it too, that Charisma mentioned this at lunch because I had to go use the restroom. I went in there and it was very easy. It was a great space. I had plenty of room to do what I needed to do. We've noticed how when we go to older kind of towns and areas, it seems more often they're the ones that have accessibility.
Yeah,
There's so many things happening right now,
I know.
like helicopters and all that.
Glendora.
All right, Glendora, our city, our home. Is this when we rename the city to something else?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Oh my gosh. Glendora.
Hillside. What about
What
hillside?
are you looking at?
The hills. Mountains.
Oh.
What about hillside?
Hillside. I like that. Or Hilltop.
Hilltop.
All right, so we're here in Hilltop, reporting back. What do you think, Charisma?
I think Hilltop was founded in about 1940s.
1940s?
I'd say it's pretty new, and I think it was when a lot of people wanted to retire that had money and then just kind of built this area.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's really like quiet here, and Cole was honestly thinking not too long ago, like maybe we could live here.
I was saying that because this is like my kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Slow, chill, pretty accessible seeming, but you still got like fun options and it's pretty.
It is pretty.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Glendora was founded in 1887.
Yeah. Okay, but when did it become like popular though? So the population, 52,000. That's actually a good amount of people.
Yeah.
Known as Pride of the Foothills.
The pride of the foothills.
So we weren't too bad with Hilltop. We weren't too far off.
Well, what do you think of this date though?
I thought it was cool to like explore a new town. I don't think we would have ever come to Glendora if it hadn't been for this date. Why would we come?
That's a good point.
Pretty far.
We probably wouldn't. But what it did remind me of is when we went searching for places to live. Mm-hmm. Remember we went to all these random places. Like, oh, I wonder if we can live here.
Yeah.
I feel like this is one of those places we would just like randomly show up to.
Yeah.
So yeah, here in Glendora, we came here with a very interesting first impression. Mm-hmm. I think we're leaving with a much better impression.
Yes, I really like it.
Yeah.
It's so cute. Such a nice, cute, small town that I honestly understand why people retire here. And there's an older population because it's so nice, quiet, peaceful. Yeah. Lots of mom and pop shops. I like it.
The guy in the shop said that they have parades here all the time, just like Charisma mentioned. It's like, I could see there being a parade here. He was like, oh yeah, they shut down the streets.
For the high school football games.
Yeah. And it's filled with families, and kids are just loving it. All these parades coming through.
So thank you, Adventure Challenge Book, for getting us out of our town and bringing us to this really small town that I really adore. I really adore.
Really adore?
I really adore.
Or you really
so
adore?
No, I really like. We'd have to come back and really explore because we only went to one place to eat. We did leave a good tip.
Yeah, that's true. Hope you all enjoyed it as well. Yes. If you have date suggestions, please put them down low.
Yes.
Or down below.
Down.
Drop it down low. Drop it down.
No. And if you've been to Glendora or live in Glendora, let us know like what you think about this area. Glendora, California, that is.
Yeah, for sure. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay positive. Bye.